Okay, it's November 22nd, and this is a special post-holiday depression edition of the GANOOZE. You know, it is depressing. Holidays are depressing. Trust me. Very depressing. Unless you don't have family, and then, you know, you can have a great day because you can just sit around in your underwear and not have to worry about anything. You don't gotta see anybody, you don't gotta listen to any shit, you don't gotta hear the stories. You don't want to kind of watch, you know, grandpa's teeth fall out, you know, none of that stuff. So for some of us, it was a very good day. I slept through half the day. Really good day. Anyway, in the news, there isn't really much news. A lot of stories, but not very many that mean anything. Yeah, what's this first one? Oh, yeah, when I went to the news, I went to the Yahoo site to get the news this time. And, you know, right on the top, you know, like the big news story, but it's actually just a commercial. You know, they have a thing where Martha Stewart tip on how to carve a turkey. And it's just, you know, you just say to yourself, well, that really, you know, we got a world full of all kinds of violence and stuff and war. And, you know, why is that on the top? I mean, they can't at least put the ads on the side or someplace else. They're going to make it look like a headline. I mean, you know, if the New York Times, you know, decide, well, instead of having a headline for the news, they would just have a advertisement for the headline instead. You know, no headline, just an advertisement, you know. So right on the front there can be Martha Stewart, how to carve a turkey. Anyway, you know, gotta complain about something, always. Especially on holiday editions. Anyway, so what the hell is this crap? The Musharraf guy there in Pakistan. Yeah, he did a Bush. You know, he just gets himself a Supreme Court over there to say, yeah, the election was fine, everything's great. You can be the civilian president now. So yes, you're elected for another 5 years, and that's it. You know, and so I guess that pretty much ends all the whatever. You know, I mean, what's the difference if he's president? Then, you know, all this opposition party stuff really doesn't make any difference anymore. But who knows? Maybe he'll let people loose. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll let there be free press again. I don't know. Who cares? It's a stupid country. Oh yeah, that Natalie Holloway girl. Yeah. They've arrested those guys again for killing that girl in Aruba or whatever. And you know, apparently they have more evidence. Who knows what the evidence is? But the father of the girl is going to, you know, go over there because he's got some people decide, you know, they go looking water more than 300 feet deep to see if they can find her body a year later. I don't know. That doesn't sound like it makes any sense to me, but good luck to them. Like I said, a year later, it's got to be something that, well, most of them go into, you know, it doesn't sound right. I don't like the way this news is going. I don't like it one bit. You know, I'm probably going to just say the hell with this. What the hell is this? Oh, Dalai Lama. Yeah, he's apparently, because of, you know, the Chinese thing and everything, Dalai Lama's thinking of, you know, they're going to break the Dalai Lama tradition. I don't know how many there's been, whatever, a dozen of them or 15 or whatever. And the idea is that, you know, after the Dalai Lama dies, they're supposed to find some kid, you know, that can recognize, like, Dalai Lama stuff, like, you know, I don't know what kind of mementos of the Dalai Lama, you know, and so if the kid can say, oh yes, that's the badge I won in, you know, for, you know, swimming the English Channel, or whatever, you know, some sort of, you know, stuff, and then that'll be like a miracle showing that the kid is the reincarnation of the Dalai Lama. And it is kind of funny when you think about it. I mean, they have reincarnation, and there's still enough of you left behind, but not enough of you to say, I'm the Dalai Lama reincarnation. You know, you don't get to remember who you are, but you get to remember, like, but I remember I had smelly feet. I mean, you know, what is that? It's just, you know, well, anyway, so he's going to break that tradition and maybe just point to some guy and say, you're the new Dalai Lama. You know, I'd like to run, you know, for Dalai Lama, but I don't think you can be, you know, I don't think you can, I think you have to be indoctrinated in the Dalai Lamanisms to be a Dalai Lama. So, but anyway, you know, interesting, I think, maybe, or maybe not. It just makes the whole, non-religion look even more non-religion-y. Just kind of Scientology, actually. Okay, yeah, I'm rambling. But it's Thanksgiving, and, you know, so you'll just be thankful for what you get. You know, bad news is better than no news at all. Maybe. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, the Germans government is apparently they can't encrypt Skype, you know, phone calls. I just started one of them Skype accounts. Pretty neat. You know, you can do these telephone calling thing over the internet, and you know, call other people who are members, and it's, you know, all over the world. It's really great technology. So anyway, I don't know why they just don't ask the company how to encrypt the calls or something, because they'd probably give it to them, because everybody else plays along with the government. So right now they can't encrypt the call, so if you have some terrorist phone calls to make, now's the time to do it. So Colombia, yeah, apparently there's some hostages in Colombia, you know, held by the, you know, the guerrillas, the opposition to the right-wing Colombian government. And, you know, they've been holding hostages for like 7 years, 8 years, you know, some of these people. And so apparently they had that Hugo Chavez guy was going to negotiate with the terrorists to see if they could, or the guerrillas, to see if they get the hostages released. But then, like, the Colombian president said, no, I don't want you to do it anymore. So I don't know, you know, I don't know, maybe he was making too good a deal or something, but it just seems kind of funny. So, you know, get people's hopes up that, you know, maybe they can get these hostages released and then just kind of dash everything. So, kind of stupid. Don't know what it means, though. You know, there's always, you know, some kind of games in the background there. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, the euro. Yeah, you know, dollars falling, and so the euro now, one of those euro dollars is now worth 1.5 American dollars. Yes, sir. Should have bought some of them, I guess. And then there was a story about diamonds. The largest diamond in the world was found in 1905, and I can't remember the name of the diamond mine, but who cares? Diamond's named after it. But it was 3,000 carats uncut. Yeah, pretty big diamond. I mean, I thought the biggest diamond was like one of those ones with a famous name, like the Pink Panther or something. But apparently not. It was this here diamond. And so they sold that diamond mine. Apparently something to do with race relations and stuff. I don't know. So they sold it to the #2 diamond producer in the world. So anyway. So what the hell does this say? Oh yeah, Paul McCartney's mono-legged wife, or ex-wife, to be ex-wife or whatever you call it. Yeah, apparently she dumped on the rich, like they're stingy and they're snobs. You know, that was her experience as a rich wife. But she's, you know, he's offered her $50 million and she's insisting on $100 million, and so it does seem kind of funny that she wants to be a rich person, but she doesn't like rich people. So, you know, but who knows? Maybe she just wants the extra money so she can do something constructive with it. Who knows? But she's still a bitch. I mean, you know, you marry somebody and think you're entitled to $100 million? I mean, get real. Fucking crazy people. So then there's this website, Facebook. Never even went there, to tell you the truth. But apparently they're kind of bitching over there because they had some new marketing angle where they were selling stuff, and apparently they're listing on the pages what people have bought, you know, and so people are kind of embarrassed, you know, because, yeah, you know, I bought the blow-up doll, or I bought, you know, and it ends up showing up on the page, and so, you know, you look like an asshole. And so there's a little bit of complaining going on over there.
And see what else? Last story, sort of a googly Yahoo story. Oh yeah, well, that was another story. I didn't write it down, but yeah, Yahoo's made a deal with Sony, and you know, so you'll be able to post videos on their site, but you'll be able to include, I guess, portions of, you know, Sony's extensive what do you call that? You know, collection of media that it owns, you know, artists, and without violating copyright. So I'm sure there's going to be some sort of restrictions on that, but sort of interesting. I guess you won't be able to post the videos anywhere else but on Yahoo or something, but whatever. And then there was a meeting with these different companies, you know, Disney and NBC and CBS and Universal and Viacom and Fox. And, you know, they've apparently gotten all together and they've written out some sort of rules to go by, kind of thing, like if you have one of these websites like YouTube, you know, that as long as you agree to take the stuff down. Well, first try to prevent it, get it uploaded, and then take the stuff down immediately, and follow these guidelines that these companies won't sue you. So, yeah, it's kind of it's those of us who think there should be kind of liberalized copyright law. It's probably kind of disappointing, but maybe it'll encourage some changes in the law. So anyway, that's the news, I guess. Post Thanksgiving edition. Yeah, I was gonna, maybe put some images up of the dopey, that parade thing with these. I saw some images, and you're saying, what the f is that? I mean, they're not even Pokemon characters, and I don't even know what the hell these things are. I don't know. I mean, it's like bizarre.